You have a tool that will grow your audience base. You have a tool that will nurture people for you. You have a tool that will sell for you 24/7. YouTube becomes a full-time employee for you, working every day, doesn't take holidays, doesn't take weekends, doesn't take days off, doesn't have a bad attitude, doesn't do any of that. I launched a brand new YouTube channel today, okay? Even though I already have a podcast, I have multiple YouTube channels and all of these things. And as I started building this channel out, I built it knowing that this is going to impact hundreds of thousands of physicians, specifically physicians who own private practices. And it's going to be so great. It's going to be the resource that is absolutely needed. And it's going to generate millions in revenue. It just is going to do that, right? And so as I was working through this and building it out and making the plans, I said, you know what? Let me come talk to you about 7 reasons why you need to build a 7-figure YouTube channel in 2025. Now, to be clear, you can apply these same principles to a podcast. I said YouTube because that's specifically what I'm building. And I want to take you behind the scenes to see exactly what I'm doing. Okay. What I would really love for you is, if you haven't already, go to YouTube at the Private Practice channel and subscribe as well, and get ready to watch these. Share them with the doctors in your life who run private practices. It will be a game changer for them, and it will help me hit my mission of helping 100,000 physicians. Okay. So I'd really appreciate that. All right. Now, I want to be very clear. When I say a 7-figure YouTube channel, I'm not saying that because it's a buzzword or it's a catchphrase or whatever. When I say 7 figures, I mean 7 figures. When I say 7 figures, I mean 1 million or more millions, right? Okay. So let's do some math here. You see me looking down because I'm looking at my calculator, and I'm going to give you real life examples. Okay. So let's say that you had a product, or you had a course, or you had something that was $2,000. Okay. I have a membership. It's called the Profitable Private Practice Movement. Okay. And if you're a part of it, send us a DM, let us know how it's helping you. I get the wins every single week, but it's called the Profitable Private Practice Movement. It's a year-long membership for doctors who are running private practices. Okay. And it's $2,000 for the year. Okay. Now, if I did 500 of those, if my YouTube channel got in front of enough people that I sold 500 of those, first of all, that's 500 private practices that will never, ever remain the same. And it's $1 million in revenue. Okay. Why am I showing you this? Because I want you to understand that I do mean $1 million, even if you're selling something that's $2,000. Okay. So let's say you're a coach. You have a group coaching program, and your group coaching program is $10,000 for the year. If you have a YouTube channel, and based on your YouTube channel, 100 people join your program, that over the course of a year, that's $1 million. So when I say 7 figures, I mean 7 figures. Okay. Let's say you're none of that. Let's say you're a private practice. And on average, your reimbursement per patient encounter is $150. And on average, your people are coming to see you 3 times a year, between being sick or they have chronic disease or whatever. Let's say on average is 3 times, which means the annual value of your patients is $450. And if you have a YouTube channel, because of that channel, over the course of a year, 2,222 people join your practice, which is not a ginormous, unheard of number in private practice. That's $1 million. Okay, let's say you have a SaaS product. So we have a SaaS product for private practice owners where you can track your financial data so you can make data-driven decisions. You can track your goals, your patient visits, your AR, all of that stuff on one dashboard. It's like phenomenal. We use it in my practice. And let's say that for us, the middle tier is $297 a month, which is an amazing way to spend $297 for somebody in private practice. And so if you have that and people stay on it for a year, and maybe based on the YouTube channel, 280 people join and stay for a year, that's $1 million. Okay. So you can do your own math, but I'm giving you all these examples so that you can see. I'm not saying hypothetically. I'm saying this is why you want to create this. It can create that, right? It can create that. So let's look at the 7 reasons. Okay. And the first 5, they're going to be reasons like specifically for your business. And the last 2 are what it does for you as an entrepreneur. So I want you to lean in all the way to the end. Okay. So 7 reasons to build a 7-figure YouTube channel. Okay. So that means you're going to build it in a specific way. You might want to go back to see the training that I did on how I got 10,000 subscribers in 10 months. And you want to lean into that. And I am actually going to let me know. Send me a DM if you're like, Dr. Una, give us the magic sauce. Like now that you're starting over, what are the 4 or 5 things you're paying closest attention to as you build this 7-figure YouTube channel? Okay. All right. You send me that. I get enough of them. I'll come create that episode. All right. So for your business. So number 1, it's an audience growth tool. Okay. It's an audience growth tool. How so? Now, one of the things that I'm going to be doing that you want to do with the YouTube channel, if it's going to be a 7-figure YouTube channel, is that it solves problems. That is primarily why it's there. It's not there to please the algorithm, even though you have to acknowledge the algorithm and, work in line with it. It's not there to please you and tickle your fancy. It's not there to do any of that. It is there to solve problems. Okay. It is there to answer questions people are asking. It is there to debunk myths. It is there to get rid of confusion that people have. It's there to help them learn, a few things that will create big shifts for them. It is there for people. So start with, when you're building a channel that's going to do 7 figures, it is going to need this component. Okay. So this is the deal, right? It is an audience growth tool. Because when you create relevant content, right, you become shareable. People just share your stuff without you asking, right? And so, for instance, somebody may say, how do I know when to hire a physician? Okay, I'm just using this example because I'm using my channel, the private practice channel, to explain this, right? How do I know when to handle a physician, to hire another physician? That's my signal. Hey, people are ready for class. Okay. And I go create a 10-minute video. Like, these are 5 signs you're ready to hire another physician. And I share it with that person. Now, guess what they're going to do in their world? Because in their world, they probably asked 5 other people who didn't have the answer, or 10 other people who didn't have the answer, or somebody else in their world is asking. They just have this tool that they keep sharing, right? Like, oh, check this out. Check out this episode. Check out that episode. One of the things I'm going to do is I'm going to show private practice owners how to use a YouTube channel to be category of 1. Right? And wherever they are, like, they're the one. Like, if you're looking for a pediatrician in this area, that's where you go. If you're looking for a dermatologist, this is who you go to. How to use a YouTube channel to do that. So guess what they're going to do? They're going to share it to the people in their world. Like, oh, I'm so scared of doing YouTube. Yeah, Dr. Una debunked all of that. Here you go. I used to be afraid. I'm an introvert too. I didn't want to show up on camera. I hated the way my voice sounded and all that stuff, but now I'm killing it. And it has changed everything for my practice. It makes you shareable. And so because of that, your base, your audience keeps growing and growing. Okay. And the beautiful thing when it does this is that YouTube becomes a full-time employee for you, working every day, doesn't take holidays, doesn't take weekends, doesn't take days off, doesn't have a bad attitude, doesn't do any of that. But every day is growing your audience. Every day it is growing your audience. And that's what you want. Okay. So that's the first thing it does. The second thing is it's a nurture tool. Okay. Let me lean back a little bit. When you have somebody come into your world, they've never heard about you. Again, let me use this private practice channel, right? They've never heard of me. They don't know who I am or whatever, because, somebody shared a video that they watched. They're not going to immediately come in my world, decide to work with me. They're not going to do that. They're going to come check me out. Right? And so this is why you want to create content consistently. So you have this library so that you're bingeable. Okay. So they come in, they watch that video, then they watch another video. And when they watch another video, what is happening as they watch video after video? They're getting their questions answered. They are seeing, like, these are the results this person has helped other people get. These are the results this person helped herself get. Oh, this makes sense. Oh, I applied this and it worked for me. And oh my goodness, if I can get all of this from her free stuff, what will happen if I actually worked with her? That's what it does. So the whole time you're asleep, or you're seeing patients, or you're coaching your clients, or you're speaking on stage and all of that, and your YouTube channel is convincing people who want the service you offer that you are the person for the job. Like, this is the dermatologist you want to talk to. This is the pediatrician you want to talk to. This is the OBGYN you want to talk to. That is what your YouTube channel is doing. So first of all is building your audience. Second of all is nurturing your audience, right? Like, so who doesn't want this kind of full-time employee? I know I do. Okay. The third thing is that it's a sales tool. 24/7. Never has a bad attitude. Doesn't take days off. It is selling for you, right? Now, when we talk about speaking, if you have a YouTube channel, you're a speaker, okay? You're speaking a few times a week. When we talk about speaking, we always talk about using a call to action. Always. There's a call to action. Now, sometimes the call to action will be, do what I said, do what I just taught you. Other times, the call to action will be, come sign up for my coaching program, come sign up for my membership, or buy my course, or buy my book, or whatever that is, right? Now, so you want to be somebody who is disciplined about doing that. But if you do that, then that means is that you have a YouTube channel that is a sales tool. So whether you're asleep, whether you're somewhere else, it is constantly telling you, you've put it where you've automated, where you're constantly telling people, come work with me, come work with me, come work with me. And from your YouTube channel, people are saying yes. From the EntreMD podcast, people have bought tickets through EntreMD Live. People have come to join the EntreMD Business School. People have joined the Profitable Private Practice movement. People have done all kinds of things, right? And sometimes I wake up in the morning to find all these things. For some people, they did it overnight. For some people, they did it while I was teaching in the EntreMD Business School, or speaking on a stage, or hosting an event, or whatever, right? And so you then have this tool that 24/7 is selling for you. I need to know how excited you are about this. I mean, you can send me a DM and say, I'm excited, okay? Because you have a tool that will grow your audience base. You have a tool that will nurture people for you. You have a tool that will sell for you 24/7. Okay. All right. The other thing is that it's a referral tool. Okay. Now, why is this important? There are many people that could send you patients and send you clients, but they're not salespeople. They don't know how to sell. And it's not their job to know how. So they may know how amazing you are. They may not be able to articulate it. They may not be able to express how amazing your company is, or your service is, or what you do. How about you make it easy for the person who is referring to refer to you by giving them something to send people to, right? Other than just go sign up to work with her. How about you do that? And how about you also take over the process of nurturing them and selling them? So this person they don't have the responsibility, and it gets done well. It gets done the way you want it done, because you've already installed that on your YouTube channel, right? So let's say you are a dermatologist. You have all these primary care docs who would happily refer to you, but they just say, oh, go to this dermatologist. That's all they're saying. That's as generic as it gets. They're going to go online. They're going to do all kinds of things. So what if they said, go to this person and here's her YouTube channel so you can check her out, right? What if you're an OBGYN and say, this is the doctor I want you to see, and go to his YouTube channel and check him out? Like, what if that could happen? You're a coach. And so let's say you're a weight loss coach. And this person, now wants to, let me pick something, is ready to have kids, and they need a fertility coach. I have Dr. Erica Bove. Big shout out to her. She's a doctor in the EntreMD Business School. This is what she does, and it's so phenomenal what she does, right? That person can say, this is who I want you to go to. And before you set up that, as you set up to get appointments and all those things taken care of, I want you to go here and listen to and watch her YouTube channel. Now, she has a podcast, so they're probably talking about her podcast. But then what that does is when they go there, then you can nurture them, and you can sell to them, and you can share your testimonials with them. You take control over that, right? So you're not losing people because somebody else wasn't able to properly articulate what it is that you do and why you're the person for the job. And it's not their job to do that. It's your job to do that, right? Okay. Number 5, it's an opportunity magnet. Okay. One of the things that I love about speaking, absolutely love about it, and this is what happens when you show up on a YouTube channel, is you have no idea what happens. I have had speaking opportunities. People are like, oh, I watched this thing you did on YouTube. Can you come talk about it at my event? I have had podcast opportunities come because of that. I have had clients who have had brand deals because of that. I have clients who have had speaking opportunities on really big stages because of that. I've had people get board positions offered to them because of that. I had a doctor who was made an associate professor, assistant professor, I don't remember which one, in a medical school. And they did that based on her YouTube. I'm telling you, you don't know what happens. You have no idea. There are partnerships that come up. You don't know. And so your job is to create the opportunity magnet and let the magnet do what it does, right? If you create the opportunity magnet, now you have all these opportunities coming to you. Out of the woodworks. It will blow your mind. This is why you want to build that 7-figure YouTube channel. Number 6. Now, number 6 has to do with you, the entrepreneur. Number 6 is that it will make you an excellent speaker. You will be somebody who knows how to speak. You know how to speak in a transformative way. You will know how to speak in such a way people get results. You know how to speak and sell people on your ideas. You could be persuasive, not manipulative, but persuasive. You will be confident because you've put in the reps over and over again. I just had a client who said, I'm at this conference at Harvard and, there was somebody who was supposed to speak and they couldn't make it in and all that stuff. And they said, hey, would you take this spot? And I took it and I killed it. And that's because of all the reps I've put in. Do you see what I'm saying? Like that's the point. Because if you're doing a YouTube video a week, that's 52 speaking gigs. If you do 2 videos a week, it's 104 speaking gigs. And that's just the way it works. So people come to me sometimes and they'll say, oh, you're such a natural speaker. You're confident. You're authentic. You're all of that. I'm like, I have done thousands of videos between videos and podcasts, thousands, plural, right? And so, yeah. And guess what? And that doesn't mean I'm perfect at it. Like actually for this year, the master skill that I'm working on getting better at is speaking, right? So it will make you an excellent speaker. Excellent. Now you're in reflex level, right? Like where you're doing the things that make speakers great and you're doing it by default. Okay. And then number 7, also for the entrepreneur, is that it will grow your network. It will grow your network. If you are running a solo YouTube channel, so meaning you're not really using guests, you're the person who's running the channel. There's so many people who will come into your world. So many people. They're like, oh, I saw you on YouTube and blah, 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 blah. I want to interview here. I want to interview you here. I want to feature you here. Blah, 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 blah. There's so many people who come into your world that way, right? And then if you do guests, then for every guest you bring on, that is somebody who's been some high capacity person who's been added to your network. And this is the deal. Your net worth is tied to your network. They work together. They grow together. It will create such a profound impact on your life because you've been in front of so many amazing people. I have gotten to interview so many phenomenal people. Interviewed Dr. Mary Claire Haver, who was just on Oprah. And I'm going to do a whole podcast episode about that, in a few weeks or so. I got to interview her, Dr. Sasha Shilkat, so many doctors in the EntreMD business school, Chip Hart, who is a practice management consultant who's done that for, 3 decades at this point. Like so many people, and they're connected to so many people who are also connected to so many people. It grows your network like crazy. Guys, hear me. You may say, I don't like showing up on camera. I don't like the way my voice sounds. I'm an introvert. I'm shy. I'm a private person. I don't think I can do that. I'm not tech savvy and all of that. And I am almost every single one of those things. But I am telling you that the value of taking the time to build a 7-figure YouTube channel will change everything for you. Okay. You might be saying, oh, Dr. Una, but I'm running a multi-million-dollar business and I don't really have time for this and all of that stuff. Please hear me. I run 5 organizations. I have multiple YouTube channels already. I have multiple podcasts already. I have all these things going on in addition to a million things going on in my personal life. But there is a reason. Please pay attention. There is a reason why I am taking the time to do this. There is a reason why when I thought, what is the thing that I can do to bring the biggest shift to the private practice community? Because, oh my goodness, private practices are going out of business like crazy. And the ones that look like they're standing, when you go inside of them, not really, right? What can I do? What can I do to be the biggest shift? I know it's a YouTube channel. I know that's where it starts from. That's why I launched a whole new one. And please, if you haven't subscribed yet, please at the private practice channel, subscribe and share it with the private practice owners in your world. They will love you forever, right? The reason I'm doing that is because I know. And I'm telling you now, and I'm probably going to come back and give you updates on all those things so you can see how it's working. But listen, you are a whole physician. Your experiences, your expertise, your knowledge base, the stories you have access to, like the world needs them. The world we live in today really needs them. You're the answer, right? And we need to put that answer on blast. We don't want to have misinformation louder than the right information. You have the right information. It's time for us to stop saying, oh, all the things they're saying that are wrong and come say the thing. And your clients and your patients, they're waiting for you. Okay, for you. So this is my challenge to you. If you've been saying no, today's a great day to say yes. If you haven't started a YouTube channel, it's time to go just create it. You haven't even done your first video yet, but that's okay. Go create it. Okay, create it. If you have a YouTube channel, it's time to relaunch it. Like, what are we going to do to up this, right? Up this and get the word out and do all the, is that time? Is that time? Okay, so I want you to do that. Let me know that you did it. Okay, and I'm rooting for you because this is the thing. This is the thing that changes things for you. A 7-figure YouTube channel will change things for you. It will have the biggest impact, right? And I want you to embrace it. I want to celebrate you. I want to see physicians everywhere just like you, having the loudest voices. I can't wait to see that. And if anybody can do it, you can do it. That's why I'm talking to you today. Okay. So go start it, and I will see you on the next episode.